Okay, this working is a love working. Uh, it's a holy death working. I'm really sorry. And this video looks really blurry for some strange reason. I have a new camera on the way, which is long overdue. So hopefully things will pick up from there. So I've got myself a cleaned out jar. Uh, I'm using this little heart shaped plate. Use any plate. I just discovered this when I was doing a bit of digging around. Uh, So yeah, I've asked the Holy Death to help on this issue. I've already called her and put the request to her, and I've got the photographs face to face, and that's the petition as well. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wrap that in one of her little prayer cards. I have these. There's a supplier that in Mexico that I get my statues and these prayer cards and bits and pieces from. So I've put the client's name and the target's name on the little prayer card, just so that it's just a little extra to go into the jar. I just thought I would do that, and it's all in Spanish, but I know what it means. So I'm just going to pop that in. Oh, whoops! Actually, it's going to rattle, so I'll put it in here. I'm going to fill this up with honey. Again, it's just your basic honey jar. I love working, but with regards to this, this will sit on her desk, or altar, should I say? Not desk. It will sit on her altar for probably 3 weeks. Sometimes I do keep them longer because the altar to me is a place of energy, and even when I'm done with the spell, burning candles on it and stuff, excuse the noise, I still, I still keep a few spells there, for a while. It's actually syrup. Doesn't matter. Syrup runs a lot smoother. Also, these jars are the same, and I get mixed up at times, but it truly doesn't matter. I can always add some honey into this if I can locate it. So, as I was saying, yeah, it will sit on her altar. Like I said, I don't know. I'll give it the 3 weeks to a month, and if I feel the need to keep it there, I will keep it there, and if not, I will deploy it. I normally deploy Holy Death spells at the foot of a tree that is on the family property. It's very secure and very safe, and nothing will ever be discovered. So it's a very safe place. But for the next month or so, 21 days to a month, I'll be burning a candle on this. I'm just going to put some Follow Me Boy on top of that. So use whatever you have. Oops. Also, I dab the photographs with the same oils and powders. I should say that as well. This is rush oil. It's supposed to speed things up, but at the end of the day, anything is a help, but it's one of those things that you can't put timelines on, as you already know. So this is some Come To Me oil. And some convince oil to convince him to come around, soften his heart. It's what the client wants. Let's see. So this is a little bit of look me over oil, to get him to notice her. He does notice her. I just think there's a few bits and pieces in the way, So I've made a little preparation of a few bits and pieces. Actually, I'll put some church dirt. I really like church dirt in love work. There we go. But if you don't have it, don't panic and don't worry. So, this is some little dried rosebuds, some confetti, and that is for commitment. I've got some ginger in there and some cinnamon in there. That is for lust, things like that. And I've got little parrot feathers. Those are for communication. Parrot feathers I like to use for communications because parrots talk a lot. And everything I'd like to do is symbolic. So that is the reason why I use parrot feathers. I've done that for quite a while, actually. Let's see what else I've put in here. I put in some catnip, some eyebright. Let's see. Oh, there's a few things. I can't remember, to be honest with you, because I prepared it earlier today and my memory's so bad. But I mean, if I remember what it is, I'll put it in the description box. But you have the gist of it. Oh, some brown sugar is in here too. So I'm just going to pop this all on the top of the little jar, like so. Always seeing in your mind's eye, I'm seeing a very happy client who is with the man of her dreams at this moment. And they are communicating and everything's progressing nicely. That's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. Oh, I keep hitting my knee on something. So we're just going to push a little bit of energy into this. You can do so with your hands, or you can just like visualize. I like to push energy in. I blow sometimes into these jars, or I just, with a triangular shape, push the energy in, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I'm going to pop the lid on that. Such a strange lid. Oh, so much for me using these smaller jars. This one's very big. So that's enough. You could add whatever you have. But this kind of working, this is good for reconciliation with someone. If you want someone to notice you, this is good as well. So, like I said, it will be going on her altar. I'll probably bring the tiny little candles on it. I like to start with a white one if I can find one. Like so. That looks yellow. It's actually white. Sometimes I actually burn orange candles, little orange ones, for road opening. Oh, come on, light, please. So there we go. And I will alternate these candles. I will go from this white one to a blue one for peace, red one for love, pink, and the orange one maybe. You don't have to do that if you only have white. Just use white. If you only have red, just use red. That is really it. So you can deploy this if you have access, let's see, to that tree I keep talking about. That is fine. Bury it. You could bury it in a large potted plant as well. I do that often as well. I have a lot of potted like little trees, little bushes, and I would put the actual spell work in there, and it doesn't affect the growth of the the tree or the plant. It actually things keep growing, and the moral of the story is that the spell should grow with the plant or the tree kind of thing. So that's it. I'm going to come back with some cards for the client, and I'll speak to you all in a minute. Okay, I'm back. So let's see. Okay. So we've got the friend card as the key card. Also, I've got the cross beside the book. So because I think you were saying that he cut you off, if my memory serves me right, when you met. I have a feeling he has something to say about that, and he's toying with whether or not he should do that. The right thing to do is to come out and have that chat with you about why he cut you off. Being with him, it's going to be difficult. It won't be easy, but with every relationship, there comes it's difficult. But again, this is pointing towards friendship. I keep telling clients, sometimes when someone says to become friends first and then we can build on things, take that, because all good relationships come out of friendship. And that key card is the dog, and that is friendship. So take the friendship now, and it will build to better things later. So if he comes to you and he says, look, all I can offer you at this moment is friendship, take that and allow this spell to work. It's magic, and things will improve from there. Just take a step back from him, withdraw yourself, let him wonder about you, let him wonder what you're doing. He probably say to himself, it's been a while since I've heard from her, I wonder what she's doing. And he'll go and he'll look you up, and that's what you want, because that's what starts communication off. So it's just to let you know that. But yeah, I think things will improve. I do think you definitely should withdraw a little bit, back off. If he contacts you, don't be in a rush to contact him back. Make him wait, let him sweat it out. I think that's important. So I've got the tree. Tree can be a health card, but I think it's more in this love reading. It's to do with settling down and putting down firm roots in life. So you've got that, and the sun and the stars. So there definitely is potential there. I think you could be doing with a little bit more confidence. I think you're a very attractive lady, and I think you need to realize that a little bit more. And if you think he's snooping around on your social media and stuff, you put pictures up of yourself looking killer. I'm not saying you do, but play him as he's playing you, because psychology and magic goes hand in hand. It's a game, but it really does work well with spell work. Along with your meditation, things like that, this will really help the situation. So you got the stars as well, and I like to think when I see the stars that there's that karmic connection. So I don't know if you believe in that. Some people do, some people don't. But let's see. Now, these are oracle cards, so they get straight to the point. Pardon me. His hostilities. I'm not sure. Hostilities, a bit of a strange card. Then we've got the world, so it's basically telling you, you've got the whole world. You can do what you want. Then we've got strategy, which is good because you've got your strategy in place. We've got man holding a heart, another good card. We've got adjacent possibilities. When I see that card, it makes me think that there could be another person coming into the equation for you, but it's up to you who you want to go with, So I think there could be another person coming into your life pretty soon. So what's the space? Let's see. They need shuffled. Anyway, a few more. Again, these are oracle cards. This one, actually didn't notice that card. Hidden enemy. So I don't know. I have a hunch that's definitely on his side, which is a bit strange. So I don't know how much you actually know about him. And then we've got a dark-haired woman. I don't think this is you. It could be you, but I'm going with I don't think it's you. You can see that. And then I've got ending. It's not you. It's someone else. I think there's maybe been a few issues in his life. that has led up or will lead up to an ending. Justice. You told me he was a policeman, a cop. That could be what that just is telling me. And then we've got new beginnings for you, which is good, really good. And home. So that card, that home card, sort of ties in with the card, what was it? The tree, setting down roots in life. So things will start to work themselves out. New beginnings, that's a new start on your way. I think your reading is actually really good. I don't see anything there that is, negative or anything like that. The hidden enemy, I wouldn't give that too much thought, because that hidden enemy will go, I think, because it sits beside that ending card. I think that influence will go. But if you're concerned about anything, just give me a shout, and we can, have a little chat about it. I don't mind. Apologies, it's taken a lifetime to get you this reading, etc. With one thing and another, it has been so busy with Christmas and all the rest. So I really apologize. For anyone else that's waiting on a video, you won't have to wait much longer. I've been trying to get a lot of videos out very soon. You don't have to wait long. I'm also getting, like I said before, I'm waiting on a camera, because this system is terrible and you can't hear me properly, I'm sure. Some people can. Some people say the voice is really dreadful. And this is me, talking with a mic. So that has to change. The lighting's going to change, and it's all going to be done very soon. So it has slowed me down a little bit. So apologies for that. Go live is coming very, very soon. I will announce that, because I don't want to go on and no one turn up. It's just my luck, no one would turn up. I'd be sitting talking to myself as usual. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. A lot of people have an interest in Santisima Muerte, which I love. I love talking about Holy Death. I really do. There'll obviously be cards here for anyone that wants me to deal with a question or anything like that. Only things worrying me a bit is trolls coming in and just annoying everything and annoying people. So I'm gonna have to see if I can manage that at the same time. So I have a few laptops here, so I'll have to put a laptop over here and then the camera here. I'll figure it out. It has to be done very soon, because I really, really would like to put more information out and things like that. So within the next few days, I will be putting out a video with regards to the Goetia. Just give me one moment. I want to check who I'm going to be working with first. I think it might be Vapula. Let's see. I'm not sure if it's going to be... Might be AIM. AIM makes one witty and gives true answers about people's private matters. That's interesting to me. Maybe, but I'm thinking more on the lines of possibly Astaroth. I'm not sure which one. Alright, 2 moments. But yeah, it's Vapula. Can make one knowledgeable in crafts and sciences. And then I have Vinay. Sometimes listed as an earl, he can build towers, destroy walls, and conjure great storms. He is also about discovering hidden things, including much about magic. So those are the two I'll be tackling. Just to let you know, probably the first two. That's it for now. So it's thehouseofmagick@gmail.com. I'll try to get back to everyone as soon as possible. Just please understand, sometimes with regards to whatever moon phase it is, it takes me time to get back to people within, give me the 72 hours and I'll definitely get back to you. Let's see if there's anything else I should say. That's really it. But like I said, I'll do my best to get in touch really soon. And I will be setting up an official WhatsApp number hopefully soon as well. So it's thehouseofmagick@gmail.com, and I'll speak to you all again very soon.